Thank you very much.
Alright guys, hello and welcome once again to the Metroid Zero Mission Tournament. Today we have a four-way race, one of two separate races actually, Hercules Bench Press versus the one and only Kirbymastah, and on the other side we have Garnitrex versus NathanSilver. We also got quite a lot of commentators today. Maybe we should introduce ourselves. I'm Mandatobi.
I am Lord Lou.
Stem the digital and maybe replace. We'll see.
I think Dragonfangs might be joining us.
Yeah, Sweet. He might want to. Oh, no, he doesn't want to. Never mind.
Okay, so the beginning is quite simple. Probably most of you have seen this game at least once, since the tournament has been going for a while now. But I think I'll just go over the storyline real quick so you know what's going on. The main storyline of this game is to defeat the two bosses, Kraid and Ridley. They're hiding somewhere on this huge map, and we have to find them and kill them. And that allows us to gain access to a third boss called Mother Brain. And that's basically our goal, to find this boss, Mother Brain, and kill it. So what you'll see the runners doing now is obviously fight Kraid and Ridley, and then Mother Brain. But they're also going to collect certain items. All of the items they're going to collect are either required to beat the game, or they save time at certain spots. So right here they picked up the missiles. They're obviously required to beat the game. Then there's this worm that just showed up. It usually drops, it always drops the charge beam. But as you can see, the runners are not picking up charge beam right now. Garnitrex also having some troubles with the boss there. He actually did not manage to defeat the boss. So we're going to see it again. Right now, all the runners are on the way to bombs, or already have picked up bombs. Bombs are very good in this game, since you can do infinite bomb jumping and lots of other tricks. So they're much more useful than in Metroid Fusion, for example.
Yeah, with the worm boss that you saw earlier, you can actually do what's called a double on it, where you can hit two missiles on the same frame to kill it a bit quicker. I believe Herc managed to get it, but the rest of them missed out on that.
So now on Garnitrex's screen you can actually see the worms spawning again, since he did not manage to defeat it in the first place. That will give Nathan, on the other hand, some time to pull ahead. So this route, not this route, this first section is pretty much the same for every category. No matter what you do, you always want to get to bombs as fast as possible. And from there on, it varies a lot. Like 100% would start picking up items now and take detours, and but any percent goes pretty much straight to the next area, which is not fair.
Herc stopped for a short period of time there, I don't know why.
maybe some controller issues. Hopefully not. So yeah, that's maybe one thing we should mention. I think Hercules and Kirbymastah are both playing on console, so they're both using the actual game, and then the Game Boy player attached to their TV, and at least Nathan is running on emulator. I'm not sure about Garnitrex though.
Garnitrex is running on the Game Boy player.
Right, sweet. So you got 3 actual hardware runners and 1 emulator. We've discussed this to the extent, emulator versus actual hardware. But for tournament we allowed emulators. They give you a slight advantage in terms of real time, since they run the game a bit faster than the actual console. But the difference in time is not that great.
Actually, these days it could even be slower. It's really complicated.
So Kirby has already made it to Quateria and picked up the plasma beam, or he can't use it just yet.
Yeah, Metroid Zero Mission is obviously a remake of the original Metroid, and there's some items that just weren't included in the original Metroid, but they wanted to include them in Zero Mission. So what they did was they took some of those items that are new and put them into the game, but kind of disabled them. So they turned them into secret items. You can collect them, but you have to unlock them at a certain point in the game, which is going to be much later. And is that only me, or did Garnitrex just go offline?
No, he's gone offline.
Okay.
Oh wow, Kirby pulls off the diagonal escape. That's pretty sick.
Sweet.
That saves just a little bit of time, but it's mostly for swag.
So the item you'll see Nathan picking up in a second, and I think Kirby has already picked it up, is the grapple hook. No, not the grapple hook. That's Zelda. What's it called? Ledge grab. This item now allows you to grab ledges, which you usually can't do without this item, which is kind of stupid. You don't need this item to beat the game. But the problem is that there is a barrier in Upper Norther, where they came from, and there's no way to get past this barrier unless you collect the ledge grab, which makes the barrier disappear. So that's why they take this huge detour to pick up this one item.
So Kirbymastah is now well on his way towards Ice Beam, which is the next item you'll need. And then you've got Garnitrex appears to be on his way there as well. Herc having a little trouble with the bomb jumps, so he's having to wall jump up out of the power grip area. And Kirby picks up Ice Beam.
Yeah, in this category you get Ice Beam kind of early, which is very convenient because it's very useful. You can freeze a lot of enemies to create platforms. That also makes the next boss easier. Ice Beam is also required to beat the game, because later on in Turin you'll have to fight Metroids, and the only way to kill them is to freeze them with the Ice Beam.
Yeah, if you don't collect Ice Beam, you can actually get into an unwinnable situation where you're stuck in a room with Metroids with no ability to kill them.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And Garnitrex is the next to pick up Ice Beam, and he'll be closely followed by NathanSilver. And Kirby makes his way down to the cocoon.
Yeah, there's a huge shortcut on the very right side of this area that allows us to skip a very large amount of Norfer. Because otherwise you would have to take a huge detour to pick up some more items.
And that was a pretty good cocoon fight. Only a small mistake, but doesn't really make much of a difference. And now Kirby is in the Ridley area.
And the most common any percent route is to do Ridley first. I think it's definitely faster for real time since it also skips a cutscene if you do Ridley first. There's always the option to do Crate first, but it's slow for real time. It's also a bit harder because you'll have to do certain tricks to get to Crate quickly. All these runners are doing Ridley first.
Yeah, you probably won't see Crate first because for it to be faster, you need to do this really. For it to be actually like the same pace, you have to do this really difficult trick that was found recently, and I won't really explain it since yeah. But Kirbymastah is coming up to the Ridley fight, and I thought I'd brush up on the ammo count and why we get a specific amount of ammo in this game. We really want to have 6 supers for Mecha Ridley later on in the game to kill him instantly, and we want to have enough supers to take out Mother Brain and Turian, along with the Zebatites, which is you need 35 and 4 for her. 35 missiles, 4 supers, and you need some ammo for the Zebatites before her also, so ideally we get enough ammo for that. So usually it's 56. You could go with a little less, but it ends up being a little slow.
So as you'll see on Garnitrex screen in a couple seconds, I think he's on the upper left corner. He's going to take like a small detour to pick up 2 super missile tanks. These are the earliest super missile tanks you can get with this route. They make the Ridley fight a lot easier, as you've probably already seen on Kirby's screen.
And Kirbymastah opts to get a safety energy tank. You don't really need it, but if you're ahead, it's nice to have the safety.
It's a pretty good idea in a race situation like this, because if you accidentally get hit by Ridley one too many times, then you'll die straight away.
And as you can see on Nathan's screen right now, he's in the side hopper room, and this room is one of the reasons why the NPC category picks up a charge beam, because you can freeze those side hoppers pretty easily.
So Kirby's taken out Ridley, and now he's going to make his way all the way back and head towards Kraid.
How is Herc doing?
Herc's in the side hopper room right now.
Alright.
Oh wow, he fell. That's not good.
Yeah, this is very unfortunate. You have to cross this small gap there 2 times. Pretty much. And if you fall down, that means you'll have less supers for the Ridley fight. And in this case, Nathan decides to go back all the way around which is the slower but safer option. There's a pretty difficult trick you can do to get up there instantly back again, but it's almost frame perfect.
Herc is down to 13 health, so he's going to have to be really careful on the way back.
What is Nathan doing?
Oh, and Herc. Oh dear. Herc has died.
Yeah, there are no checkpoints in this game unless you save, so unless Kirby pulls, unless Kirby dies without saving, he'll probably win. It sucks for Herc.
So luckily, Herc did actually save just before Cocoon, so he's not too far behind, but to be honest, it's going to be really difficult for him to catch up now.
Dying in Zero Mission is more likely than dying in Fusion, actually. It's not... It shouldn't really happen, but it happens to the best runners. So if you look at Garnitrex's screen real quick, he is going to pick up high jump, and that's another detour, but it's actually worth it because high jump allows you not only to jump higher and clear certain gaps, but you also jump a little faster, and the time you save from that actually makes up for the time it takes to go take the detour and pick up the item.
So Kirby is heading into Kraid, where he's going to be doing a trick called the Acid Worm Skip. Normally you would have to fight a Acid Worm boss in order to turn on some rails that you can hang on to go across the acid, or the lava in this case, but you can skip it with a very precise trick.
Now, if Kirby fails it, he's pretty good at the backup here, so he shouldn't lose as much time as he could potentially lose.
Backup also looks pretty cool.
Yeah, he's failed it. We'll see how he can do with the HPJ.
This is, in fact, acid.
Yeah, well, there's an item in the game called Barrier Suit, as in pretty much every Metroid game, and I think it stops the damage from acid completely, but the runners are never going to pick up Barrier Suit, so Kirbymastah is still taking damage.
So he made it across.
Inadvertently.
And now Garnitrex is going to try the Acid Worm Skip. And he gets it first time.
Sweet. So that's going to put a lot of pressure on Nathan.
So, as you saw there, thanks to having 4 super missiles, Kirby was easily able to take out Kraid, who just needs 3 supers to the face.
So if you're wondering who's in the lead right now, it's Kirby on first place, then Garnitrex approaching crate on second place, then Nathan on his way to crate area, third place, and I believe Hercules on fourth place, but I actually can't see his stream right now.
Yeah, Herc is having problems. He lost his super missiles, so he had to go farm for them to break a block.
Garnitrex taking out crate, no problems there. And now we finally get to see the speed booster. Well, Kirby picked it up already a couple seconds ago, but yeah, speed booster, probably won't have to explain that. Just see for yourself.
So I don't know, does Kirby do Winstar Super?
I would imagine so.
Yeah, he actually practiced it right before the runs.
And he gets it very nicely done.
So the trick Kirbymastah did there is not only very hard, but it also gives you an extra super missile tank, which makes the upcoming Turian area much easier. It's much more comfortable with 6 supers.
Yeah, this Turian is where your ammo is going to matter the most.
And Nathan has just done AWS quite nicely.
Sweet.
And having beaten both the bosses, Kirbymastah makes his way into Turian.
There's this barrier that you just saw that opens once you've beaten both bosses. In the original Metroid, you can skip it by using Ice Beam and freezing an enemy. But there's no way to skip this barrier in Metroid Zero Mission. There's actually an invisible barrier inside the statue. So even if you somehow manage to clip inside the statue, you still can't get through. It's kind of like the Great Wall skip in The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker.
Nathan takes out Kraid quite nicely, just as Garnitrex enters Turian himself. Kirby seems to be doing pretty well with ammunition drops at the moment. You don't really have much in the way of supers, which takes out the Metroids easily. You need to use 5 missiles otherwise. But his ammo looks quite good right now.
And there's not much to say about Turian, just the main goal is just to clear out all the Metroids without getting grabbed. If you stay at full health, the chances of getting missile drops are higher. Nice double drop there for Garnitrex.
So Kirby just needs to farm now. He needs 4 super missiles and 49 missiles. But because he's picked up a extra super drop, he doesn't need quite so many missiles now.
And looks like Garnitrex is through as well. He got grabbed once, but it was only a quick grab, so no problems there.
So Garnitrex opted to get rid of all of the barriers with the ammo that he had. So he now needs 35 missiles and 4 supers, I believe.
Sounds about right, yeah. But that means he also needs super drops from the rinkers. And I think we've had a race like a week ago or something, where one runner really did spend a lot of time waiting for super drops from the rinkers. But Garnitrex already got one.
There we go, now he's got his ammo.
Sam, do you know the odds of getting a super drop from a rinker?
Is it 12.5% or something like that? It might be a little lower. I'm not sure though. Someone in chat, I'm sure, will have exact numbers.
So now you get the suitless section, where Samus no longer has a suit, she just has a small gun, which when it's fully charged will stun a space pirate for a few seconds, but otherwise does very little. So Kirby's going to have to make it through this area to get his suit back.
Yeah, so obviously this wasn't part of the original Metroid, they added that in the remake. So yeah, Dragonfangs just mentioned in chat, the chances of getting a super drop from a green rinker is about 10%, from a red rinker is 1%. Thanks to Dragonfangs at this point.
So Kirby heals and saves. Healing is obviously a great idea in a tournament because one hit would kill Samus at this point. But it's a good idea to safety save as well. He's well ahead, so why not? Herc appears to be having real trouble with AWS.
So doing acid run, doing the actual acid run fight is actually not that much slower. I think it's about 1.5 minutes you lose if you decide to go and fight it.
I think 1.5 minutes is quite a bit slower, honestly.
Well, yeah, if you go for top times, it's obviously slow. And in a race, you would try to go for the skip, but I think if you fail the skip 3 times, it's actually not worth it anymore. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, if you fail 3 times, it's not worth it. But realistically, you have to go for it. It's way too much of a time save to skip doing that.
So yeah, Garnitrex starting on the Zero Sweet section as well. They're actually, like, this doesn't look that spectacular because since you only have that small gun, but there are quite a couple skips during this section. One skip coming up right in the next room called what's it called, map skip. There's this map that usually gets downloaded, but if you do this very precise jump, nice, you got it, you can skip it, and that saves about, I don't know, 15 real-time seconds.
Unfortunately, Herc died again. Luckily, there's a save point just before AWS, so it's not that bad, but you might want to consider just doing the acid worm boss, really.
Right, so there's another trick Garnitrex just got during shoot this section. It's called tripwire skip, where you have to do a wall jump right before you hit one of those green wires that would usually trigger an alarm. But by skipping it, you can... Yeah, it skips one of the shutters later on.
Oh, unfortunately Kirby didn't get Sam's shot there. And one of the pirates spotted him from below.
So in the room where Garnitrex is right now, there are these searchlights. And if you get spotted by them, they also raise the alarm. There's a strat called fast searchlights, where you climb the room real quick and get to the top platform, and then run under one of those searchlights, which is faster than waiting for it to go away, but it's also very tricky.
So Nathan has now started the suitless section. So we've currently got 3 runners all in the same general area.
So one thing about the shooter selection that is a bit annoying is that you always start with 1 energy tank, regardless of how many energy tanks you have in total. You always start with 99 health. So I think so far everyone has gone for the refill. And he also gets the map skip. Nice.
So Kirby is now entering Charlie, so-called because we didn't have a name for him. So I believe Jagger G came up with that name. Shouldn't be too difficult to fight. You simply have to hit the glowing markers with a fully charged shot. There's 4 of them, but if you miss, you take a little bit of damage, but Kirby's got plenty of health, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. So what you might be seeing is Kirby is purposely shooting Charlie when the marker isn't there. That resets the timer, so it generally tends to be a shorter amount of time before the next marker appears.
Yeah, it's kind of odd how the first RNG seed is just slower on average than the others. I don't know why that is. That was a really fast fight.
Garnitrex having a lot of trouble with those pirates. So
Oh wow, yeah, he's only got, if he gets hit once more, then he's out.
it actually doesn't matter if you get shot by them or just touch them. At this point they do 1 full tank.
Okay, Garnitrex is fine. He gets to heal before Charlie. And Herc finally does AWS. So all Kirby has to do now is make his way over to Mecha Ridley and defeat Mecha Ridley and then escape from the planet. Sounds easy.
Yeah.
And Garnitrex has now reached Charlie, so we'll see how that goes. That went pretty well.
Yeah, that was a very clean fight.
And at the same time, Hercules manages to feed Kraid a couple of supers.
So if you look at Garnitrex's screen real quick now, you can see that he gets all his items back from Charlie. And this include now he actually unlocks all the secret items he collected earlier, so you can now use space jump, plasma beam, and what's the third one? Gravity suit. If you look real close, you might have noticed that he also got barrier suit. The suit we talked about earlier. The reason for that is that the game actually gives you barrier suit for free at this point, even though you never really collect it.
Yeah, for some reason the game just assumes that you picked up Various Suit earlier.
Garnitrex also picked up another super tank. This now gives him 6 supers in total, which is exactly the amount you need for the final boss.
And Nathan makes his way into Charlie.
Yeah, there's this very long cutscene right before the Charlie fight that cannot be skipped. If you save right before Charlie, then start the fight and die to the boss itself, and reload from the save state, you can skip the cutscene. But there's no other way to do that, and to do so you obviously have to die, so you can't use it in speedrun.
So right now Kirby is entering the final boss, which is Mecha Ridley. Mecha Ridley needs 6 super missiles to the chest. So what Kirby's going to do is he's going to sit in the corner and wait for Mecha to swipe. Oh, that was quick. And he's missed one. When Mecha does a swipe, he tends to stay still for a while. So I don't know what Kirby's doing at the moment. There we go. So yes, when he does his swipe, you can dodge the swipe and then put 6 super missiles into him very quickly. Kirby did it a bit of a long way round, but he manages to take out Mecha, and now he just needs to escape the ship.
Yeah, Kirby was trying to do a glitch against Mecha Ridley, but Mecha didn't give him the proper pattern.
Okay, someone in the chat just asked why don't the runners pick up power bombs, or why don't power bombs appear in this category? Well, the reason for that is that the first possible power bomb in this game is like right before the final boss, and it's not that much of a detour. You could pick them up, but they're not worth it because they hardly save any time. In the 100% category, you obviously pick them up. they're used a lot. But in the anti-piercing category, it's just not worth it.
Yeah, like somebody said in chat, they mainly exist for collection. You're collecting other power bombs. You don't do really much else with them.
So there's one last trick that Kirby's going to try here, which is a ball spark.
It's also
he got the speed boost, but unfortunately got hit by the pirate.
Yeah, that trick is also one of the reasons why you want to pick up high jump. There's a way to do a similar trick without high jump, but it's a bit harder and a bit slower.
Oh, Kirby went for speed boost there and nearly got it. And Garnitrex is just about to face off against Mecha Ridley. Man, that's a perfect fight.
Yeah.
And that's it. Kirby takes the race with Herc.
Looks like we've got our first winner of the day.
Looks like Kirbymastah is going to be facing off against you now, Kirby.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that race. So Garnitrex is on his way to his ship, and he's got the escape spot coming up right here. Let's see if he can get it.
Yep, he manages to get that.
Sweet.
By the way, chat, you might want to guess on the in-game time for Kirby, which will be coming up in a moment. These black pirates that Garnitrex is fighting, you can just stand up on the ledge there and aim down and shoot, and they won't be able to get you.
Yeah, for some reason they just don't come at you if you keep damaging them at this very spot.
And Garnitrex takes his race.
Sweet. So right now we have Herc and Nathan left. Nathan, right before his last boss, he decided to go for safety save. But he's got 6 supers too, so he should be fine.
So Nathan entering Mecha Ridley now. Let's see how this fight goes. Very nice.
No problems there.
And now I get to find out Kirby's in-game time. 2936.
What's so high?
And I believe we got Kirby in chat.
We have
Not
indeed.
only in chat, yeah.
So the most important question, Kirby, how does it feel to play this game after having played Super Metroid for so long?
Huh, it feels really different, man. Not having to arm pump.
You think that's an advantage or a disadvantage?
I'm not sure.
How do you feel about your run, Kirby, overall?
I mean, if you couldn't tell, I kind of had some fun. Unfortunately, I kind of failed in a few spots, but oh well, that's the risk I take. So I can't be sad about that.
Did you do lots of practice?
No, the only last time I did a run, what I touched this game was back in Smash the Record.
Yeah, Kirbymastah's been speedrunning a bunch of different games. He doesn't like sticking to one game.
Yeah, I'm a loser like that.
Hey, it's fun. I think he recently got was it a world record in Path of Radiance?
Yeah, like a week ago.
Meanwhile, Nathan got the escape spark. He also did like a slightly harder strat. He decided to go for the shine break.
Oh, and Nathan's done. 4740. Not too far behind Garnitrex.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad of a race, to be honest.
I apparently missed a lot from what Herc's been doing. Apparently he died twice.
Yeah, he definitely died twice. He's just reached the he's just beaten Motherbrain and is just escaping the planet now.
Oh, it makes me so sad. Well, at least he saved.
And we got Garnitrex in game time as well, and he's got a 3140, which is not that much slower than Kirby actually.
So now that Kirby's taken that, he's up against you, Mandatobi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that you beat JRP because JRP died.
Yeah, he actually died 3 times, and then
Oh jeez.
he caught up a lot on his last run, and then died to shootless. So I was pretty lucky. Now I'll see what I can do against you, Kirby. Maybe I'll get good luck again.
Well, I mean, if I die, then that's my fault. So that's how it is.
Yeah, is Mandatobi going to be the Legend Slayer?
Well, even if I manage to beat Kirby in a magical way, I'll be up against Eagle, and I've only
no matter what, we're both going to losers.
I've only ever seen Eagle die once in a race.
Why am I in the same bracket as Eagle? Why? So sad.
Yeah. Otherwise, you could be in the same bracket as me.
Yeah, that's true. Oh. I mean, there's always a chance that Sam forgets to get Ice Beam. So.
Yeah.
So looking at the bracket now, obviously there's Kirby and Mandatobi. Whoever wins that will be going up against Eagle, as we've seen. Garnitrex moves on to the top 24 of losers bracket. So he'll be facing whoever loses between Exodo and Vosu. The winner of that two will be facing Sam. And then Herc will now be up against JRP in losers. And the winner of that one will be going up against me.
I'm especially looking forward to see that Exodo versus Ross race, because
Yeah,
I know
that one's gonna be really good.
they're about even, and they're both pretty good. Well, Axel is a bit faster, but Ross is a pretty solid runner.
Yeah,
they're
Ross
only
is
different.
always consistent.
Yeah, they're only like 30 seconds apart, so it should be a really interesting race.
So, right now, all we're waiting for, I guess, is for Herc to finish.
Yeah, he's going through shootless.
Oh, according to Dragon Fangs, it's JRP versus Herc first round losers.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, the first round losers, and then the winner of that battle would be facing against me in second round losers.
Wait, how is Aloe loses already? Oh, you lost to Dragon Fangs. Oh.
Yeah, I came up against Dragon Fangs, so that was a
Dragon
loss.
Fangs. I'm gonna open this up right now.
Dragon Fangs is in the second half of winners in top 16.
He's against you, Lordaloo, and Paul's Moore is against the winner of Shasta and Flipside.
Yeah, I wonder when Shasta Flipside is going to happen. I haven't heard anything about those guys.
Me neither.
I think they got yelled at by Eagle, and then they responded, and now it's all quiet again.
Maybe they're intimidated by Paul Smart because they've never seen what he looks like in real life.
Well, it is pretty hard to race against a Taz.
That's true. So the room Herc just went through. There's a pirate on the platform right in front of the door, and you can just run through. But the pirate sees you, but it doesn't raise the alarm for some reason.
Wow, I haven't seen like this area of this room in forever.
Yeah.
Like actually, I don't remember the last time I've ever been that way.
This is great to watch. It's just finding out, oh my word, what is on Garnitrex stream. It's an interesting GIF.
What is he doing? But Herc's doing quite well with the shooter section so far. There's another safe room coming up. This safe room is actually quite useful because you can use it to turn off the alarm pretty much instantly, as you just saw. It's not there in hard mode, I think. But for the 80% normal category, it's very useful.
Oh, he died again. Ow.
Herc, please.
Don't do this.
Please, you can do it.
Herc.
Yeah, this room is quite tricky if you're not used to it, because you have to start climbing up the wall pretty much immediately, otherwise the searchlights will get you, and yeah, don't really want to have pirates in this room.
Garnitrex, please.
Alright. Looks like Herc's going to make it.
Got this, Herc. What is going on in Garnitrex's stream?
Oh God, I love memes.
Alright, meanwhile, Herc arrived at Charlie. And he saved. Well, the pirates do run faster than you, yeah, by a very, like, they're barely
They actually run
faster.
faster than you.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty noticeable when you get your suit back and then you're running in a glass tube. Like, they actually start slowly catch up to you until you activate Speed Booster.
So is Morph Ball slower than running? In this
Same
game?
speed.
It's the same speed, actually.
On the ground. But in the air, you want to be unmorphed because you have more horizontal speed.
Yeah.
Than Morph Ball.
All right, let's see how this Charlie fight goes.
What is Herc doing?
He's going for double damage strats.
Is it only infusion? Alright, then. Well, what I said applied to only in infusion, not zero mission, apparently.
What, the horizontal speed?
Yeah.
Really? But
Apparently.
in Hundo, if you... But I think there's one spot in Hundo where you want to unmorph.
Wow.
That was the weirdest Charlie.
Oh
Charlie fight I've
god,
ever seen.
it's Charlie.
You got the glitch.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Herc. Yeah, I really wish we had Herc in this video call, in this voice call. Like, he's like the most hilarious guy to have around.
That's true. So yeah, the glitch Herc got there. Usually the game routes you to the spot to give back your shield, but if you turn on the frame it routes you, you can move freely during that cutscene. It's not useful anyway, but looks cool. Oh, Herc.
I think there's a glitch in Charlie that's been performed maybe once where you freeze the game, but I don't know if that anybody really knows how it works.
I've not heard of that glitch. Is it actually just soft lock?
I think it's a hard lock. It happened with Darko once. I'll see if I can find it.
So now that Herc got the plasma beam, the beam now actually travels through multiple enemies, so he can kill those pirates pretty easily.
Herc joins us.
Oh, am I in there now?
Hey,
Hey,
Herc.
what's up?
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, you know, I'm getting there. I'm stumbling to the finish line.
You got this. Got this bench press.
I think that's transport here. Yay! I bonked. Oh.
Oh. Oh yeah, Herc, do you have your audio on stream too?
I believe I do. No, not
Okay.
not my audio now.
Alright.
These races, I just leave it off. Don't remember where I'm going. Yay. There it is.
I
So-
believe Nathan has joined us.
Yeah, should be in here. Copy Nathan.
Hello.
Hey there.
Hi.
How are you doing?
All right, sorry. I just remembered I had that problem with my audio output, but I fixed it this time. Good, and you?
Really good, thank you. How did you feel your run went?
Other than those couple critical failures, it wasn't too bad.
I mean, well, you got first try acid worm skip. That wasn't too bad.
Wait, who was I the only one who missed acid worm skip?
Well,
No,
Caesar.
Herc missed
No,
it
I got it
many,
first
many
try.
times.
Oh, okay, Herc, you got it first try. Good one.
Yeah, I got a first try.
Nice.
Totally. I haven't played this game in like since SGDQ, and I got a first try. Yeah, Kirby, am I
was the
close
last
to
time
you?
we played? in that SGDQ race we did in the practice room with you, me,
Yeah,
and
where I
Mickey?
died in Hive Room.
Oh, great. Yeah, I remember that. That was fantastic.
I don't play this game very much. I haven't had time to speedrun anything in like the past, I'd say 3 or 4 months. So it's, yeah. This run is not like the best, but it's something.
Yeah, well, I have to admit, I was quite surprised when I saw you picking up only 3 E-tanks.
I mean, I have done this run a few times. My best time is like a 108, I think. So, I mean, it's... Oh, I forgot I'm not in fucking suit mode anymore. Oh, sorry, language. Is this a save room? No, it's not.
Oh wow, that pirate room.
I feel like I'm doing okay for not playing this game in months and not running this game in general.
Yeah.
Although I knew I was gonna get destroyed by Kirby when I saw I was going against him, so I really didn't. I really had no reason to take this run super seriously. I was like, I'm just gonna have fun with it, I guess. I know Kirby's just gonna destroy me. So you've got like probably like what, a 40-minute time or something?
I have no idea what my real-time BB is. Back in the day, we went by in-game time when I ran this more seriously. Let me check.
It's 40 minutes and 28 seconds.
Okay, there we go.
Jesus.
That sounds right.
Only
Yeah,
10 seconds away from Spidey.
I'm waiting for Spidey to make his return.
Ah, Spidey.
Yeah,
Yeah, at the
but
time I
he's-
was like, wow, is that really only 30 seconds off for in-game time at the time? Dang.
Yeah, how did he manage to get that low in terms of in-game time? Oh, I think he paused during his run, didn't he?
I don't remember. Probably.
Yeah, he paused to check his time.
Alright, now to not fail this robot.
So, Kirby, would you prefer going back to in-game time?
I'm mixed.
I failed it.
I don't mind the real-time swap just because of the dumb exploit, but I think there's still a part of me that's like, I'm just kind of in-game time purist, sort of, so it's just kind of sad
Personally,
that
I don't mind because there's really no real difference in how we play.
Come on.
Like, yeah, and any percent, it really doesn't matter.
I beefed it.
And 100%, of course, it's too old for stuff, but
Move your stupid hand. Yay! Alright, time to do that again.
I like the glitch I was referring to in general chat, by the way, guys.
I'm so bad at this game.
So I will say, if you want to learn how to dodge Iron's attacks, you should do low percent.
Oh, I'll get right on that, actually.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I watch DDarch's videos on low percent.
Yeah, maybe Dragonfangs can do a low percent tutorial.
Probably, maybe do this for a little while. Not entirely sure what I wanted to get speedrun wise. It's somewhat good at any percent. Why couldn't we just do our race in Fusion? That would have been so much better.
Even better, Fusion 0%.
Oh, that would have been even better.
That
Nailed
would be
it.
interesting to watch.
No, even better, 10% hard, 0 mission tournament.
Do 2 games, 1 controller.
Nobody
that'd be
would
great.
finish in like 2 hours besides Dragon Darch. Well, I think Mobius Man actually did some like normal low percent back in a while ago as well.
Yeah, I think he practiced for ESA or something.
Like normal low percent, but it's also different, but it's kind of a similar idea.
Yeah, I think low percent hard is different in like the rooms are somewhat different and like terrain is very different, and I think the missile route is also
I mean, you still get just 1 missile tank. It shouldn't really be any different.
really.
Besides in hard mode, you
Where
get
cares?
an extra super. Well, no, you get an extra missile tank in hard mode if you want to go fast.
Or you get
Who wants to go
9%
fast?
because you're a real person.
Well, don't you have to get at least 2 missile tanks
Well, in
From
hard
the-
mode, yes, you need to get 2 missile tanks, or 1 missile, 1 super missile tank, or 1 missile tank and screw attack. Which, if you do the
Or
last
you
one,
do
you're-
PAL.
or you do PAL, and you only need 1 missile tank. But in normal mode, you don't need any of the extra items. You only need 1 missile tank.
So
Because-
couldn't you,
yeah.
since the category officially is named 10% hard, right? So couldn't
Uh-huh.
you just obtain the PAL category, do the whole run with 1 missile
I mean,
expansion?
you can. There's a
But-
reason why no one does it.
Yeah, but then get speed booster as the to get 10% since it's completely legal, and then do acid worm skip. And
Well,
get world record.
the thing is, you kind of have to separate PAL and NTSC, so it's 9% PAL, 10% NTSC route. You can't really cheat like that.
Okay. So at the moment you can't really submit a 9% run because there's no category
I
for it on
mean-
the leaderboards.
It's not really a serious no one really seriously runs the categories anyway, so it's not really a problem. They're more of completion categories than, you know,
There's
speed
more of
categories.
challenges.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, the only person who's put in serious time on actually speedrunning is Dragon Darch.
Ooh, Herc with the wind spark.
Dude, I totally nailed that wind spark though.
Can't beat my wind sport, can it?
Dude, I mean, it was pretty close. Oh man, I'm having such good luck with these pirates. Kirby, I think I'm catching up to you right now. I think I'm gonna
Oh,
win.
nice. Go for it.
Oh, got sniped. Alright, I'm about to be done. Finally. I should probably done as well. That's not terrible.
For
Question
a first
mark?
run.
For a first run since completing a run over a year ago, I think not.
So did you not practice for this tournament at all?
I haven't had the time. I haven't had the time to speed run anything in the past. I would say like 4 or 5 months since
Practice?
SGDQ. Since
Practice? What's
SGDQ,
that?
like yeah. Since SGDQ, I maybe speed ran for like a month later, but like once school started back up, that's just ate up all my time.
You should quit school and become a professional speedrunner.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm like, I'm almost done though. I've got like maybe like 6 months left.
Screw school.
Alright, well,
You
I'm
don't
gonna
need
be
that.
heading out, but it's been fun.
Kirby games later.
Mazatopi, I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Kirby, for dropping in voice chat.
See you around.
See ya.
Wait, I'm facing against JRP next round.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave it to him to beef his match just so he could face me.
You could still beat him. I mean, it's JRP, right?
Yeah.
How did he lose?
Oh, he died 3 times. So his
3
first.
times.
Yeah, his first death was
Ooh.
to Ridley because he went in with 2 supers only, and then had some troubles during the fight and died to a fireball. And then the second death was to Hive Room, and in his third attempt he actually made it to Shootless section, and then got ganged by a couple of pirates, and they just gunned him down.
Oh wow,
And I think then he switched to Doom or something, played something else.
that sounds about right.
Yeah, sounds like JP.
Yeah. Oh, it's I kind of had a feeling too when I looked at the bracket and saw that I could be facing him. Like knowing what happened in the Fusion tournament, that it was entirely possible that I could be facing him.
It just happened all again. History repeats itself.
Well, the good news is for him, he's probably going to have an easy victory and an easy move on in the first round of losers. Unless I somehow win and have to face against Lord Alu.
Somehow.
Well, you never know. Anything can happen.
It's true.
So, do you have any plans on beating JRP? Anything you would do?
Yeah, I'm gonna short circuit his GameCube from all the way here in the States. I don't know. I'm gonna just give it my best. Give it the old college try again. I mean, there's nothing
Um,
really that I can do because his time is like somewhere in like the 40s or 50s, I think, right?
What about acid worm skip? We saw you having some troubles with it. Are you still going to go for it next run?
I'll probably go for it. Yeah. I mean, I know how to like. I've known how to do it for a while. It's just I've never
Yeah.
really practiced the route or the run in general. So like, I mean, not having done it in so long. I mean, there's a little bit of like buffer room for having to get reacclimated.
Yeah.
So I think that now that I know I have like the inputs down after giving it about like 10 to 15 minutes of practice, I think I can get it. But it's JRP though. Me and him are lads. We'll just go in and have a good time, and he'll just savagely just destroy me.
So next up, race-wise, is you've got Metroid Master and Mobius Man. I don't know whether they'll be streaming on Speed Gaming or not, but that's going to be tomorrow at 10 a.m. EST. And then next Zero Mission on Speed Gaming is Null Driver against Mickey New, which will be on Monday at 8 p.m.
Ooh.
What about Exodonos? Have they scheduled anything yet?
If they have, it's not marked for Speed Gaming. But that's it for the Zero Mission today. I believe next on Speed Gaming is going to be Donkey Kong Country races later on this afternoon.
Yeah, thanks to all the viewers for staying with us and tuning in. We hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much. Cheers.